Good morning, everybody. So, I wanted to come on here today to talk about limits, limitations, things of that sort. And what made me think about this was while I was working out, um, I would immediately feel like I want to stop. And something told me, well, what happens if you don't stop? So I'm like, oh, but I want to stop. I feel like I can't do it anymore. You feel like you can't do it anymore, but you're curious about what happens after the fact. Like after you say, okay, let me just continue moving forward and see what happens. Then you figure, oh, wait, I just did it. Before you know it, the workout was over and I had completed it. And um, I thought that when I was going to stop, it was my limitation. But technically, it wasn't. So I came on here to ask you all, do you really know what your limitations are? And I don't mean physically, just physically. I mean physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. But I really, really want you to focus on mentally. See, a lot of people um, think that they know what their limitations are, but really they don't. So I'm going to put it in a way that I feel like we all can relate to because we've all been through this. When you were younger and there was something, choose a subject. Say, for instance, let's look at reading or writing or working out in some sort of sports, or there was a quiz, or anything that you can think of when you were younger, something in your life where at one point you thought, like, this is my limitation. I cannot learn this, or I cannot go as far as this, or I cannot get as far as this. And yet there was something inside of you, something that was burning inside of you that was like, you can go one more. Just go one more. So, in spite of you thinking that you couldn't do it, like that was it, you did that extra step. And when you did that extra step, you're like, oh, okay, I did that extra step. And then the next time you had to go at whatever challenge that it was when you were younger, you recognize that, okay, I did that extra step the last time, but I don't know, I don't think I could go an extra step after that. So you go that step further that you did before, but this time your brain's like, you can go a little further. You feel it. I can't describe it specifically, but if you've had that challenge in your life, which everybody has, something in your life, you know, and even some people that didn't have it when they were younger, they had it when they were a little bit older. There was something, some form of challenge in your life, because we've all had challenges or something that, that we felt like was one of the most challenging things. And we felt that burning sensation inside of us, that feeling that was like, I could go further. I can go further. Just one more step, you know. And you do it, And if you don't do it, you feel that pain of guilt. Oh man, isn't that the worst feeling ever? That feeling of, dang, I wish I would have just did it, And I feel like we've all had that too. But when we've done it, we felt a sense of pride. It felt good. It felt like, yeah, I could do this. I don't know about the next one, but I could do this. But the next one, you go ahead and you get that same exact feeling. So I say all of that to say that we technically don't know what our limitations are because we stop at what we think our limitations are. And so I challenge you to really ask yourself, what are your limitations? And I say this specifically mentally. What are your mental limitations? In my opinion, I feel like we are limitless. The only limits that we have is the ones that we put on ourselves. And if we just take everything step by step, day by day, and go just a little bit further that day, that's why we're given days, you know? That's why we're giving hours. That's why we're giving minutes. Because each one counts. If you just go a little bit further, you accomplish something. So, again, ask yourself, what are your limitations? And are you willing to break the limitations that you've placed on yourself? This is my show. It's been a blessing talking to you all. I hope you are all staying safe and taking care of each other and social distancing. And you all have a blessed and beautiful day.